we will call our special meeting to order. The purpose of today's meeting is for the Beavercreek Township Board of Trustees to conduct this special meeting in our Upper Level Bay, Fire Station 61, on today's date, Monday, February 11, 2019, to meet in open session to hire firefighters. Gloria Smith. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief. Motion to do.
So moved.
Second. Open the meeting.
Mr. Brooks?
Yes.
Ms. Wallace? Yes. Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Board, and thank you, guests, for coming out today to celebrate a pretty momentous occasion with us. Today began earlier this year with Battalion Chief Nathan Easter. Is he around here somewhere? There he is. Everybody give Nathan a round of applause. It was his hard work and diligence in writing for the 2017 fiscal year SAFER grant that brought us here together today. When the grant was written for, we all thought it was a great idea to write for it. We knew we had a need, we knew we had a purpose. We didn't think we had a chance to get the grant. As a matter of fact, we said so as many times in different meetings, I think, with the board, letting them know that we're going through the process, but the likelihood of us getting this is pretty slim. And lo and behold, we got it. So we're able to celebrate today by hiring 9 new firefighters. The future of the 9 firefighter positions, it's not now because we're still a few years early on our timeline, is to be able to staff not just the 5th fire station, which is currently in process for a future 6th fire station. In the meantime, we'll be running orientation, we'll be building them into our response cards, there'll be supplemental crews, but as part of the overall plan growth of the fire department, the grant is allowing us to get there a little bit early. So we appreciate Chief Easter's efforts in getting us there. Board, today it is my honor to recommend hiring to the position of firefighter members who demonstrate the knowledge and skills that exemplify the professionalism and pride of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department and our commitment to the citizens of Beavercreek. The position of firefighter is one which in tradition, pride, and honor, not only in the fire service, but society as a whole. The firefighter is a role model and the person others turn to in time of crisis. Here in the Beavercreek Township Fire Department, we expect our firefighters to be among the best trained and highly proficient professionals serving the members of our community with integrity, pride, and compassion. Our firefighters are most often the first impression we make as an organization. Therefore, we do not take lightly the responsibility we hold with a 25 to 30-year commitment to the community, the fire department, or the individual hired as a career firefighter. Today, it is my honor to recommend to you to hire Tara Berg, who was raised in Indian Lake and comes to Beavercreek Township as a first-generation firefighter paramedic. She is a graduate of Indian Lake High School and is a graduate of Columbus State Paramedic and Sinclair Fire programs. She currently serves in the Army National Guard as a combat medic. Tara previously worked for Trotwood Fire and Rescue and works at Dayton Children's Hospital in the ER. In her spare time, she enjoys working out, hiking, and playing piano. And with that, I ask that we pass a resolution hiring Tara.
That'd be my privilege to offer a resolution. Motion to approve a resolution hiring 1 career firefighter, whereas the Ohio Revised Code, section 505.38A, requires the Board of Township Trustees in each township and fire department provide for the employment of firefighters as it considers best. And whereas resolution 2019-035 passed, which will be passed today, February 11, 2019, authorized staffing levels of 58 sworn firefighters. Whereas the fire department is currently only staffed with 47 sworn firefighters, and now therefore be it resolved that the Beavercreek Township Board of Trustees hereby hires the following individual as a full-time sworn firefighter paramedic with contractual years of service beginning on February 18, 2019, at the prescribed rate and pay and benefits in accordance with the Beavercreek Professional Firefighters Collective Bargaining Agreement. Ms. Tara Berg, paramedic, pay step A. Further be it resolved that a transferred service credit in accordance with Article 31 of the current collective bargaining agreement does not count as years of service for the calculation of Article 12, Section 7, longevity, and And further be it resolved that all formal actions of the Board of Trustees concerning and relating to the adoption of this resolution are being adopted at a duly called and authorized open meeting of the Board of Trustees on the date set forth above, such meeting being duly called pursuant to and in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Second. Mr. Grant?
Yes.
Ms. Wallace? Yes. Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Thank you, Board. Congratulations. So the way this is working is, I guess I probably should explain this on the front end. We have an obligation through the SAFER grant to maintain a certain service level as we'll take care of that in just a second. Can you hear me if I continue with it? Yeah, we'll wait. Thank you, Chief. We were one position short due to a resignation earlier, last year, earlier this year, and to maintain the level, pre-SAFER grant level, we have to hire Ms. Berg into that position. The remaining 8, we will do your introductions and resolution together, and then we'll have you come up and take your oath together, and then we'll do appointments and badges. So just to give you an idea of where we're going with this. So, Board, it is my pleasure to recommend to you to hire also Wallace Wally Sophomore III. He's a firefighter paramedic and has worked at the city of Springfield for over 15 years. He received his education through Park State University and has completed a 3-year apprenticeship program through the city of Springfield. He received training in aircraft rescue and firefighting at the Springfield Air National Guard Base and served on the Army Team there. He is also certified in open water diving and hazmat operations. He was awarded the Accommodation Award in 2007. He's happily married to Jessamine with 2 young children, Wally IV, 5 years old, and Wyatt, 6 months old. He's a devoted husband and father and an active outdoorsman. Wally's an avid hunter and fisher, enjoys hunting, swimming, and kickboxing. This may be short-lived. The microphone, not the presentation. I also would recommend hiring Tyler Adams. Tyler is from Union, Ohio. He graduated from Northmont High School and Miami Valley Career Technology Center with multiple welding certifications in 2015. He attended Miami Valley Career Technology Center Adult Education for his emergency medical technician certification in 2015. He attended Clark State Community College in June of 2015 for his State of Ohio Firefighter 1 and 2 certifications and is currently attending Sinclair Community College for his paramedic certification. When he was in high school, he decided to pursue a career in the fire service so he could make a difference in the community he grew up in. Tyler has worked at the City of Inglewood Fire Department for 3 years, the City of Union Fire Department for 2.5 years, and Harrison Township Fire Department for 10 months. I'm also recommending we hire Brendan Zedeker, who was raised in Tip City, Ohio, and is a graduate of Carroll High School. He entered the fire service at age 15 as a cadet with both the Brookville and Inglewood Fire Departments, where he continued to work part-time as a firefighter EMT. He received his Firefighter 2 and EMT basic training from Sinclair Community College and is currently working towards a bachelor's degree in human resource management at Wright State University. In his spare time, he enjoys woodworking. I'm also recommending we hire Madison Grismer, who is from Wilmington, Ohio. She comes from Lebanon Division of Fire and has been in the fire service for about a year. She got her EMT and fire certifications from Sinclair Community College and is a current paramedic student at Butler Tech. In her free time, she studies and focuses on health and fitness. She looks forward to her career at Beavercreek Township. Also recommending that we hire Travis McCool, who is a 3rd-generation firefighter that began as a fire explorer with the City of Vandalia Fire Department at the age of 14. He was raised in a rural community, enjoying 4-H and FFA activities, including showing cattle and hogs. Travis is a jack of all trades with skill sets in welding, machining, heavy equipment operations, mechanical skills, and high-performance drag racing. He's always been dedicated to the fire service, working for multiple fire departments, including the City of Vandalia, City of Riverside, and City of Clifton. Further recommended that we hire Alex Anderson, who is originally from St. Mary's, Ohio, and currently resides in Dayton, Ohio. He started his firefighting career as a volunteer with St. Mary's Township in 2009. He became a firefighter EMT with Washington Township Fire Department in Centerville, Ohio in 2017. He obtained his firefighter level 1 and 2 certifications through Sinclair Community College, along with his EMT basic certification. Alex is currently working towards obtaining his paramedic certification through Sinclair. He is a certified hazmat technician, which he received through the University of Findlay, and is certified in confined space rescue through Cleveland State University. He attended Wright State University for social science education and enjoys spending time with his son and girlfriend, playing basketball and watching sports. Corey Schreier was born in Dayton, Ohio, and grew up in Xenia, Ohio. He was a class of 2006 graduate of Xenia High School. He began to find his passion when he enrolled in Sinclair Community College's Fire Science program in the spring of 2008, during which time he received his level 1 fire certification. Later that fall, he started his EMT course and received his certification, and then began the level 2 firefighter class, obtaining professional certification in the spring of 2009. Most recently, he began to pursue the paramedic certification and is expected to graduate as a paramedic, along with receiving his associate's degree in emergency medical services with fire science as an option in December of this year. He began his fire service in February of 2009 with the City of Kettering, starting out as a volunteer firefighter. From there, he was hired into Xenia Township as a part-time firefighter, EMT, in 2010, where he's worked until present. He also started with MedTrans in March of 2011 as an EMT and worked his way to position on Miami Valley Hospital's care flight maintenance as a driver-operator. Corey has received numerous commendations during his tenure at Xenia Township and as part of care flight, including most recently for life-saving contributions during a cardiac arrest, resulting in the return of spontaneous circulation with the patient making a full recovery. He is engaged to his fiancée Brittany and is a proud father of a 14-month-old beautiful girl Cameron. In his spare time, he enjoys spending time with family, catching up on video games with his brother, and learning the ropes of fatherhood. And finally, I'm recommending today that we hire Preston Holland. He grew up in Xenia, where he still resides. He started his fire service career in 2015 as a cadet at Xenia Township while attending Greenview High School. Once graduated, he immediately went into the Academy of Springfield City to receive his fire level 1 and 2. After becoming a step closer, Preston attended Clark State Community College for his EMT basic course. In 2018, he was hired on as Spring Valley Township's fire department, and shortly after at Xenia Township as a part-time firefighter. He is now in fire inspector's course at Sinclair Community College, along with continuing his prerequisites to enroll for his paramedic classes. He is determined to become a full-time firefighter and learn as much as possible in his career. During his days off, he is enjoying going fishing and spending time outdoors. Preston would like to thank his parents and family for all the support and love they have provided him throughout his life. With that, board, I ask you to pass the resolution hiring these individuals.
I'm proud to support a resolution hiring 8 career firefighters. I move the adoption of the following resolution. Whereas the Ohio Revised Code 505.38a requires the Board of Township Trustees in each township with a fire department to provide for the employment of firefighters as it considers best. And whereas the township has been awarded a Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response Safer grant, which provides partial funding for the employment of 9 Safer grant-funded positions. And whereas the resolution number 2019-035, passed by the board on February 11, 2019, authorizes staffing level of 58 sworn firefighters. And whereas the fire department is currently only staffed with 48 sworn firefighters. And now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Beavercreek Township Trustees hereby hire the following individuals as full-time sworn firefighters and emergency medical technicians with contractual years of service beginning on February 18, 2019 as the prescribed rate of pay and benefits in accordance with the Beavercreek Professional Firefighters Collective Bargaining Agreement. Wallace Sawthorne III, paramedic pay step A. Tyler Adams, EMT basic pay step A. Brenton Zadacker, EMT basic pay step A. Madison Grismer, EMT basic pay step A. Travis McCool, paramedic pay step A. Alex Anderson, EMT basic pay step A. Corey Schreiber, EMT basic pay step A. Preston Holland, EMT basic pay step A. Further be it resolved that the conditions of employment of these firefighters hired pursuant to the SAFER grant are consistent with those included in their individual offer letters, and further be it resolved that any transferred service credit in accordance with Article 31 of the current collective bargaining agreement does not count as years of service for the calculation of Article 12, Section 7, longevity. And further be it resolved that all formal actions of the Board of Trustees concerning and relating to the adoption of this resolution are being adopted at a duly called and authorized open meeting of the Board of Trustees on the date set forth, such meeting being duly called pursuant to and in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Second.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
Mr. Price?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Thank you, Board. With that, I'd like to invite all of our new firefighters to step forward and we'll administer the oath of office. If you want to line up in front of the table with the helmets.
All right, we're going to do this as a group. Welcome to all of you. And truly, it is my high great honor to do this today. This is a wonderful experience to bring all of you here. And welcome to our family. So with that being said, just repeat after me. Raise your right hand. I state your name. Being duly sworn, say that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and will faithfully discharge the duties of firefighter of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department, Greene County, Ohio. Beavercreek Township Fire Department, Greene County, Ohio. There you go. Welcome aboard.
If anybody wants to take questions, you go to the free. You guys want to take your seats again, and then we'll come up individually for helmets and badges. Okay, if we can have Congratulations. Firefighter soccer. Family's good too. Turn off the Perfect shirt for the day. Firefighter Schreier.
coming out today. Know that it's important that you know that the residents, the taxpayers, the businesses of Beavercreek Township, they absolutely love their firefighters. And so the community takes very good care of this department. And in turn, this department has taken extraordinary care of the community. And so for all the new folks that are joining us, know that your community is right there behind you. This board of trustees is right behind you as well. But you have a big expectation to live up to, and that's that the folks standing behind you that have come before you have done an amazing job, and they've set a high precedent and standard. So know that. We're glad you're here.
With that said, if there's nothing to say.
I'd like you to look behind you and see our firefighters here that are family. This will be your family, along with the people behind you. This is the family of Beavercreek Fire Department. So they're all here to support you today. They're here to congratulate you and to help lead you on. So congratulations and thank you for becoming a part of our family.
And just to piggyback on that, it's not just today they're here for you. They're here for you today, tomorrow, next week, next month, and in the future. You're truly joining a group that is unparalleled anywhere in the world. And I commend you all for putting a service above self. Thank you. With that, I see no other business for the board. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.